Hello, today's time-lapse drawing, or I should say coloring, is the old contest that Draw with Jazza had a long time ago of drawing this line art he had called Coloring Loss or something. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to color this in is not for me to enter in the contest back when. It was to help out anyone who wanted to enter in the contest, but they were a little too late, and they only have like a couple of days to color it in or something. That I wanted to be nice and do the hard part, or the boring part, I should say, to color this in. And unfortunately, with this, I accidentally left the anti-aliasing on, which is not good. That means it blurs the pixels together. But since I did it in layers, when I posted it for everybody online to use, it's in layers, so you could like outside one and fill in that ways. Anyways, you're supposed to have that off to make it nice and sharp so it can hide underneath the liner. And when I was first wanting to color this in, I usually like to do the wand test, and I had that actually on anti-aliasing. And Jazz's drawing, this one, had a lot of issues. Now, I would consider his liner, I know in his, I watch his other channel, his vlog, excuse me, that he took a lot of effort. I mean, he wanted to make this clean and perfect for everybody. And he has like, I think you can buy a whole pack of different line arts he made of his old artworks. And this one actually is not great. This one has a lot of issues, as in there's like around her face. If you could see right now, I probably have it shown. There's some like white pixeling around her jaw and whatnot. And the what do you call it? Telephone pole lines were too hard to wand around, so you would have to lasso around it. It was like there's ways that Jazza could have done this to make it more easier for people to do. Like he could have like had each separate line art, like the woman line art. And see, this is where I found out like, oh man. Like even after I was done recording, I was like, oh man, I forgot the anti-aliasing and shit. Anyways, that he could have made the woman on her own layer. Like he had like a Photoshop, I think, one, and a PNG. Well, you couldn't do it with PNG, but like the Photoshop one, could have had the lady on her own layer, and could have had the telephone on the own layer, and then the front background and the guy all on their own layer line art. If you were going to do the Photoshop way, and then you could have done with the PNG way, have no telephone lines, and then with the telephone lines, like you can add it later, or just two separate pictures. You could have done it multiple ways, but there's a few areas that you just couldn't use the wand on. So this is also, what sparked my interest of just lassoing everything to warm up of remembering how to lasso and how to do things quickly. And I should make a tutorial of how to do it correctly. Not on this, I totally screwed it up. And what's the faster way of tips and tricks instead of wasting 6 hours? I wasted 6 hours on this. And I'm pretty sure, if I used the lasso tool and, did a certain few things, it would have been less than 3 hours, Um, no, a picture like this, I would probably been, if I did my vectoring or flatting again, prices probably be like $15, $20 to flat this picture, or less. It depends on how fast I spit it out. And I was usually the cheapo kind of flatter. You go me if you want it quick and cheap. So otherwise, I hope you really enjoyed this and that you learned probably nothing other than that I was trying to be nice for everyone and submitted. Well, I didn't submit it. Like on his vlog, I would post a comment saying, "Here, I have flatted all the colors. You want to enter in before it's too late? Go in and draw it or color it or whatever." I don't know if he noticed that or not. He's been busy, like maybe he did, thought it was night or not, whatever. But I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe make some tutorials in the future about how to flat line art and do everything correctly for vectoring and flatters. Anyways, goodbye.